Oh, are we live? Oh, we're live. We're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Game Master Mika 5th Monday Live. I am your host, Mika. Today we're playing Lemon Borg. We're lemoning some Borgs. I don't know how this happened, how I'm here, how I took over this channel. It just kind of happened one day. It's now lemons every day, all the time. Let's go ahead and introduce everybody. Say who you are, I don't know, your favorite lemon fact. We'll go ahead and start with Grant, the former owner of this channel.
Yes, it's me. I've been dethroned finally, thank God. Hi, I'm Grant. I am here all the time. I use he, him pronouns. Today I'll be playing a little dude named Lemon Collie. My favorite lemon fact is that I have an exceptionally hard time fitting an entire lemon in my mouth.
It's a good fact. Gem.
How do I top that? Hi, I'm Jem. You can find me almost everywhere. I think everywhere now as Gemaginative. My pronouns are she, her. I'm a TTRPG performer, cosplayer, immersive experience artist, and I love playing games. So thanks for having me. And today I'm playing Lemön. And my lemon fact is I was just going down this rabbit hole. I think the fun one is lemons were once so rare that royalty would present them to one another as gifts.
That's a way more fun fact than what mine was.
Yeah, it kind of is. Grant, you get a demerit.
Sorry, Daddy.
Zoop. That's right, Daddy.
Hi, I'm Zoop. I'm part of this channel now as like your co-DM most of the time, but today, my pronouns are she, her, but today I'm playing Nibu, and its pronouns are any and all.
All right.
What's your lemon fact?
Now.
Oh,
yeah, what's your lemon fact?
Right.
You're not escaping this.
If you ask for a Nibu or a Nimbu, depending on like what part of India, you might be handed either a lemon or a lime. They do not differentiate.
All right. That made me sad. Jen.
Mika, known lime hater.
I mean, look, are we surprised? Hello, friends. My name is Jen. My pronouns are they, she. I will be playing your friendly local Des Lemona today. And look, Grant, don't give me that fucking look. Yes, lemons for Baxter. A+. And lemon fact. Lemons, especially cutting lemons and squeezing lemons and really interacting physically with lemons is a really good way to identify a paper cut. Or
advice.
A hangnail.
That's like shitty life pro tips right there. Yeah. Cool.
That made my finger hurt.
Before we get started, real quick, we are raising money for Baxter, my sister's dog, our good boy. Baxter, oh. So originally I did hit the original goal, surprisingly already, to pay my parents back for that vet bill. But now we're taking him to the vet again this week to get him ready to go to China. And it turns out China is really anal about the things you have to do to prep your dog. So, I mean, donate if you like. Don't feel pressured. Like I already hit the original thing I wanted to do. But you're here now. You're in my grasp. One day, all will go yellow and sour. Welcome to Lemon Borg.
I'm already both of those things.
Did it!
We have been live for 5 minutes.
Actually, I've been live for 14 minutes and almost 20 seconds, so eat my ass.
Welcome to
And
Lemon
on that
Borg.
on that note, the day has come for the Lemon Priest to pick a new lemony vessel for their god to inhabit. And you have been named by the Lemonomicon, which is made from portions of the great citrus tree which birthed you, as a potential host. But you do not wish to lose your agency. You must put your whole citrusy into escaping the Lemon Priest, or forfeit yourself to the Lemony One. Now, I have provided you, the players, a little map. So if you could open that up, please, for your own safety. Safety in Morkborg. You will find yourselves in Area 1 on the map. You see, right after you have been birthed from the creepy old stone tree on the second floor of the cathedral, you have realized what is about to be done, that you're about to be sacrificed. And so you push the Lemon Priest aside into a giant puddle of mud. You're splattered, and you run down these stairs, huffing and puffing. You see scrapes along the stone walls, dried blood. You know you're not the first to try to escape, but damn it, it's not going to stop you. You will make it out. So let's go ahead and introduce your characters, describe them for us, and what they're doing in this moment as they hit the entrance to the bottom floor.
Yeah, I got you. Lemon Collie has just been born. Already has sunken in eyes as if they've already just seen too much over it. Has jaundiced skin, if you will. Is very much so just like kind of like hunched over, lurking. If there were things coming off of them, they'd be best described as droopy. And they're just staring at the wall, like touching where the scratches are, and turns back to the group and says, "They've already been through here. We're just next in line. This sucks."
So you say that to Nibu, who is right behind you, also a newborn. They are ruthless, but they also have an inferiority complex. And as they're running, a branch whips out of nowhere and slashes one of their eyes, and they cover it quickly with a patch. And they also, in their little sack, they pull out a skull and say, "Wait, do we bleed?"
Apparently.
I was
You
talking to
bleed
the
lemon
skull.
juice. Yes, you bleed citrus.
Ah, damn it, shit.
It's the skull of a
And
Muppet. It's a very
looking-
dirty Muppet.
Yeah, the skull is my best friend.
Yeah.
And looking up from where she had been paying very close attention to her own ass, donkey. Get it? Because an ass is a donkey. Laugh.
But, thank you, one demerit.
No, I will not take a demerit. It's excellent. It's full of merit. But looking up from scritching the ears of her donkey, y'all see Des Lemona, or Mona for short. Relatively short, average build, normal looking skin, but bright yellow hair. And this like shaggy mop that falls down to her shoulders. Wait, so can we make lemonade out of our own blood? Because that's super metal.
Right, if you
is
can
what
find
lemonade
sugar.
is.
Who says we need sugar? Oh, we can just drink the lemon juice.
It'd be really sour, though.
Does that make you weird or a vampire, or both? If you bleed,
I don't know, but I'm bleeding a little bit here if you want to lick it off and see.
I lick it off.
What does it taste like?
Gee, I wonder.
I think it tastes like coppery lemon.
All right. And
so-
sadness. And wasted
Tastes-
potential.
Tastes like misery.
I full body turn to Lemon, say, like, "I'm afraid we might be the only normal ones."
Lamonce is walking in like stumbling a little in her heels. She's got this little like really ugly Chihuahua dog in her arm. He looks rough. She looks rough. She's definitely like expired glamour. Her blonde hair has not been toned. Her foundation's all cracked. She's formerly of Zestiny's child, and ever since the curse, her fame has just plummeted, and so she's just walking in, looking around with her dog, and very, very confused. Definitely giving everyone side eyes.
Love this. So, here you are. Right behind you is a flight of stairs leading back up where you've just come from. To the north are two wooden doors ajar, and you can hear faint violin music. Small stream of water crosses the room from holes in the walls, and black violet butterflies flap haplessly over the water, and your only source of light are a few lit oil lanterns, giving off a soft, lemony glow that mixes well with the stale smell of citrus that wafts around you.
Can I take one of those lanterns?
I mean, you can certainly try. Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to take one of those lanterns.
Yeah. How do you take it? Like, do you climb on something, or?
Oh yeah, if it's up, I climb on Lemön's, because she's the tallest, because
Okay.
she has high heels.
I feel like Pulpito would be upset with this.
I'm obsessed with this shitty little dog.
Bork, bork.
Mork.
And
Bork,
I
bork.
lean up to grab it, and a rat comes scurrying up my arm and onto it, and
Yes.
just unclips the top so that I can take the lantern.
Oh my god.
Did
It is
everyone
a-
get pets? You get a dog. She has a rat. That one has a donkey. I got nothing. I'm just covered in ugly tattoos.
Well, that technically means you're somebody's pet.
That probably checks out for me. Yeah.
You get a from your little rat.
I mean, we can maybe find you like a lemon that has gained sentience and give it to you as a pet.
That feels wrong somehow. I know I'm covered in blasphemous tattoos, so like I have like a whole bunch of like different citruses tattooed on my skin. Oranges, grapefruits, the works.
Pomelos. Yeah.
Yep. And I was like, I don't feel right about that. I don't feel right about indenture servituding another lemon. But hey, if I find like I don't know, like a bird walking around, that'd be cool. Maybe there's birds.
Caw.
Hey.
Ha!
Caw. You hear this from outside. That lovely velvety smoker's caw.
I think there might be a murder outside.
At least an attempted one.
You hear some rustling from upstairs as you're sure the lemon priest is about to give chase. So you should
Ow.
probably move
run.
forward. Yeah.
To where?
Don't forget, you're trying to
Run.
escape.
Left or right?
Left!
Left, all right.
Left!
Okay.
Not
You-
all right, all left.
You bust into a dining hall. It's warm and bright and smells of rotten citrus. And you can still hear that faint, sad violin music from the north. There are 4 more giant oil lamps and a large wooden table with 20 chairs, each one carved with a lemony crest. There are mugs, plates, spoons, but no food or drink. There is no food or drink for the weary lemons of the world. And there is a bearded halfling sitting at the far end of the table, skin ashen gray, eyes dark, dressed in a dusty old cloak.
Hey, Mika, comparatively speaking, how tall is the halfling compared to us?
Ooh, I mean, all of you. I mean, what species are you all? Are you all just humanoid?
That's
Because
what I want to
famously,
know.
I play lots of different entities as lemons.
I'm probably like humanoid, but in the same way that Igor is humanoid.
Igor, thank you. Mhm.
Yeah.
I think we all have large torsos, like round torsos of like
Okay.
uh the skin, lemon skin. Um
Okay. Yeah, you're all made out of lemon skins. You have not awakened to your true final forms yet.
We're still
But you
little nuggets
see,
of imagination.
yes. But this old halfling has a lemon crest sewn onto their muddled cloak.
I steal some silverware. And
Yeah, go for it.
and a
It's
plate
yours.
and a
Yeah, you
cup.
do.
A full set.
Yeah, that cup is full of lemon juice and it spills on your hand and you feel grody.
Oh shit, they're full.
All right, are you going to continue forward?
Yeah, well,
I'm
just
going to look at this halfling and go, are you lemon friend or lemon foe?
Boy, sorry. Could you say that again?
Are you lemon friend or lemon foe?
Lemon. Right, that's me. Rory Kit the Lemonmonger. Praise Ra. That's right, I exist. I'm here. I came here for an interview to interview someone for my Lemony podcast. I. oh, oh God. Well, you remember interviewing some adventurers in a town called Vlaki. They burned it to the ground after causing a rift. A hole in the power dynamic. Oh, what a
Oh,
story.
yeah, that's great, but like,
Uh,
but like, that didn't answer my question.
You know, we have a star here.
Mm-hmm.
and it slowly just his face drops and he stops talking.
Yeah, I think this guy's useless.
Not
I think we
helpful.
broke him.
Agreed.
Yeah.
No.
Where is that music coming from?
To the north, where there is a quiet door, and to the east, that way, is a creaking door.
Yeah. Quiet door.
Quiet door.
Quiet door, sure.
Excellent. You head into the quiet door. This is a library slash bedroom. It's cool, slightly smoky. There are more torches, 2 beds with 3 skeletons just lounging on them, dead, and a gigantic bookshelf, obscure with literature written with a frenzied hand. You don't quite recognize the language on the spines of the books. There's a bedside table with flowers in a clay vase, and off in the corner of the ceiling, you see a tired yellowed crystal demon.
Ooh. Maybe that thing can be Lemon Collie's pet.
I don't know. It looks kind of tired.
Is it alive?
Yes, I'm alive.
What is it? What are you?
I'm a tired crystal demon. What the fuck do you think I am?
Well, I don't know. That's why I asked you. Not everything is what it appears to be. You shouldn't make judgments based on appearances. Or did your lemony mother not teach you that?
Do you want to get out of here?
I mean, maybe after I have a meal.
There's
What
some
do you want to
skeletons
eat?
over there.
What do I want to eat? You got any?
What doesn't like skeletons?
You got any scrolls on you?
No, but I got some food.
Yeah.
No, I can smell it. I can smell the scrolls on you.
Oh, scrolls. I thought you were asking for squirrels.
Nah. Fuck those little furry fuckers. I want scrolls.
Hold up. Like,
Paper.
did like a squirrel like? What did squirrels do to you?
Have you not seen the scroll? Oh, no, you're newborns.
Yep.
Of course you haven't seen the squirrels.
We're not new. We've
outside.
been around for a good hour.
She's famous.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of you.
That's weird, man.
You haven't even heard her name.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. If I haven't heard her name, then she can't be that famous.
Wait, do you mean I haven't heard of her as in she hasn't introduced herself to me? It's a weird way to phrase that.
That's how we're gonna have to talk to everybody from now on. Haven't heard of ya.
But she is
Polpito
Valerie didn't
definitely
think that's-
growls.
The crystally demon crawls down from the ceiling. You see its crystalline claws digging into the stone, leaving little holes. As it gets on the ground, you see it's the size of an alligator, you know? So it's crawling towards you, and Jen crawls right up to you.
Like in a menacing way.
Yeah.
In a curious way, Lemona starts sniffing you.
I'll do that thing where you kind of like let it sniff you and kind of like extend like a hand to kind of let it sniff your hand and decide if it wants to be pet.
Yeah. And while it does that, where do you keep your scroll, by the way?
Your scroll.
I keep my scroll in my ass's pocket. In my ass's saddlebag.
Yeah, it sniffs you. It looks around. Where is your ass right now? Just right next to you?
It's right next to me, yeah.
Yeah.
Usually
yeah,
it's behind me, but like right now it's next to me.
Yeah, you see, you don't notice its long, slithery tail reaches in and grabs the scroll, and before you know it, it's holding it in front of you, and it takes a bite, and you see all the words from it start going onto its crystalline
Hey, hold
skin
on.
as it drains it.
I draw my short sword and I'm just like, drop it. Bad.
No.
Bad demon. Drop it.
No. Right.
No. Okay, look. We'll find you another scroll. I promise. We'll find you another one.
No. And it sends out this mental shockwave. And I need all of you to roll a presence, DR12, for me.
Oh boy. This is a problem for me. That's a 7.
That's a fail.
Oh, damn it. 4 dice.
See, I like what the caption said to roll presents, as in gifts. I want to do that instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10.
And we all fucking
All of you
suck.
fail?
I got a 15.
No, that's where. Okay, you're fine. How do you avoid this mental shockwave?
I think I wasn't even paying attention. Like once Pulpito started to growl, I'm just like bringing him away, just because I think this weird creature might go after my dog.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I already like stepped back and disengaged from that moment.
The rest of you feel these mental shockwaves rock you, and you each take 6 damage.
Oh shit!
I'm dead.
No.
Can I do something to help Lemon Collie?
Oh, so Lemon Collie, first off, you need to roll a d4.
I can do that. I'm really good at that.
The other two, Des, Lemona, and
Nibu.
I might need all of you to put your names in chat
Yeah.
in Discord so I can.
D4. Here we go.
Okay,
How about a 1?
a 1. So you fall unconscious for d4 rounds. So go ahead and roll that d4 again, and then you will awaken with d4 HP.
Amazing. I rolled a 3.
Up to his max, or
Up to his max. Your max of 2.
My max of 2. I'm a very
Yeah.
little boy. I'm very weak. I can't deal. I'm gonna
He just got
pass out
killed, like,
again.
3 times.
The crystalline creature is gone. But you don't have too much time to waste, unfortunately. You hear more noise behind you as you think the Lemön priest might be on his way. And outside, you hear more of that velvety ka.
No time, let's go. Let's just go straight through the next door. The closest door,
Straight through the next
closest door to us. I
All
assume
right.
my scroll is gone. Is my scroll gone?
It has lost 1 use.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it's been dropped to the ground. It has lost 1 use. And Grant, you are still melancholy. You know, you were just you got knocked down, but you got up again.
Yeah.
I feel like he comes back as I'm like trying to like heft him onto my donkey.
What's going on? Oh my god, I'm on top of an ass.
Look, I wasn't sure if you were dead or not, but like
Me neither.
We could have used you for parts.
I keep blacking out. I'm sorry.
Did you just say you could have used them for parts?
They're always
Yeah.
talking about my parts.
Ka.
The fuck is that?
Ka.
Is that a crow?
And I'm holding the skull. Skull also says, "What the fuck is that?"
What the
When
fuck
did
is
you
Does it
get
that?
come from? Does it come from your mouth, or does the skull actually talk?
Oh, well, the skull
Oh.
is opening and closing, and if you look more carefully inside, the rat is in there, and it's like moving the skull up and down, but it definitely came
Okay.
from
Rat triloquism. Got it.
Classic. It's like
Ventriloquism?
it's basically it's ratatouille.
Yeah.
Lemon. All right. So you quickly rush forward into the next room.
Is
That
that
rotten
5,
stench.
7, or 10?
4.
What do you think of
get
that,
with it.
Soup?
Oh,
No, this map is a little off.
okay. I thought we went through 6. Okay.
Yeah.
So we were in 3.
No, because you went through. You were in 2, but then you went to
The quiet door.
yes, which was. Well, you're in room 4 now. So
Okay.
says I, the Lemon Priest.
Perfect.
You got a problem with that?
No.
Yes,
Stop making me mad.
but it's okay. I will refrain from having a problem. I'll do it for Baxter.
I
Thank you.
poke my head out and I tell the halfling in the other room, tell him we went that way.
Roy,
Cool.
praise Ra. Okay. You now
I have a
enter.
feeling that all these weirdos are connected somehow, but I can't put my finger on it.
You have now entered what you believe to be a guard room. There's a rotten stench. It's hot, and there's more sad violin music coming from the north.
What?
I
Can we
need.
tell what the music is playing?
Yeah. Let me just Google Lemon.
Is it like La
themed
Moonlight
classic
Sonata or something?
songs.
Lemon
Yeah.
themed
Sonata.
classical music.
La Lemon.
Yes.
Like La Luna, but La Lemon.
Yeah.
Claire to Lemon?
Lemon themed classical songs. Nope, not getting anything for the first. Where the lemons blossom. Yep, it's Dear Elise, but it's actually Dear Lemlease. Yeah,
Cool.
cool. Yeah, you see in this room. Grant, roll me that D4 again.
Hey, you betcha. 4.
4. You see 4 crooked shaped guards and just kind of walking around. There are 2 by the fireplace. There's debris on the wooden table. And they're just meh. Ah, what are
Hey.
you?
Me? I'm nobody. I'm for no reason. Just came in here to for the tour, trying to find
I
our
don't
way
know.
out.
You look like someone to me.
No, never. I'm not even alive. I'm barely alive.
You know, he's something. He's not someone.
Yeah, that's a good way to put me.
He's looking for a pet.
You're looking for a pet.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you want
I
to
mean,
be a pet?
I wouldn't call that my first objective, but I wouldn't mind like a bird.
Ka.
Oh,
I think
oh,
you'd follow
don't
me.
say the B word.
What?
I mean, there are birds outside. You didn't need to come in here. Says another crooked
You know
guard.
what?
He's
That
got
sounds like a
this-
real two.
There's like a
birds.
nail that's been smacked in. So there's definitely like a nail going into his head. Yeah.
Cool.
Hey, do you have
cool.
like a headache or?
How's your head?
Yeah.
I haven't had any complaints.
Nah.
Cool. Maybe. We'll just go through. You cool with that?
No, I feel like this is another guard. I feel like maybe we shouldn't. I mean, we're here to guard this place, so like
Oh,
you
I
kind of
can-
came
yeah,
out of
yeah,
nowhere.
You're supposed to guard it from the Lemon Priest.
No, I'm pretty sure he's the one who hired us.
No,
What?
he's the one you were hired to kill.
No, I don't think so.
What is it
That
you're
doesn't seem
guarding?
right. What are we guarding? Can I need one of you to roll presence for me?
Not it.
Not it.
I will.
Go for it.
It's
Thanks.
the only
Do
thing
it.
I got.
I got 0 in that.
I got -1.
8. Not
8?
great.
Yeah, not great. It's not going to cut it. The guard, the dopey looking guard, looks at you, Lemon, say, No, you look kind of familiar. You don't say. No, I'm afraid I'm going to have to keep you all here until we get the Lemon Priest in just a month.
Oh,
And I
no,
hit
dude,
him
we're
with my
definitely people who should be escorted off the premises. We're not even in the right room. We shouldn't be here. You should just like let us leave.
Can I hit him?
Yeah, you can hit him.
I'm gonna hit him.
Is this a melee attack? Yeah, go ahead and roll strength.
What could possibly go wrong?
Everything.
So, that's a 0.
It's
Wait, does that mean that was a
you-
critical fail?
I rolled a 2, and my strength is
Okay.
a -2.
Okay, so it's not a critical fail.
Who let you be in this situation?
Me,
yeah. What are you attacking with? A femur?
a short sword.
A short sword. Yeah, you swing your short sword, but you hit the nail on the head.
Ha!
It's like, what did you do? What did you do that for?
Oh, it
And he,
looked
like,
like it was
reaches-
falling out.
He reaches down to his leg and he rips out his own femur.
Ooh. Okay,
Hey, my guy.
question. Where's
Yes.
where's the door?
Yes, so there are
There's one
two
north?
doors. There's one north and one west.
I'm going to use my grappling hook that is attached to my rope. I'm going to pull it out of my sack, take it, grapple it to the ceiling, and just swing past them all to the other door.
All right, sounds like we need to roll for initiative. So
Oh, balls.
I'm going to go ahead and roll a d6. That is a 6. So, player characters, all of you begin.
Cool.
So, the way combat works in Borg, for initiative, someone rolls a d6. If it's a 1 through 3, the enemies begin. If it's a 4 through 6, the player characters begin. If you want, you can get more specific and roll between the 4 of you. Or you can just have whoever's ready go. Yeah.
Oh, fucking bunga. I mean, Nibu
Yeah.
started, so I think Nibu should just go.
Yeah. Nebu's just Nebu's just grappling away.
Yeah, so first we need to roll to see if you can actually I think this is going to be like in agility to like see if you can actually like swing and hook onto something so you can escape,
Not a
and
strength.
then that will be your turn. Yeah. You could use strength, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're throwing. Yeah.
Well, either case, that's a fail.
Was it a crit fail or just a fail?
Just a fail.
Fail. Yeah. As soon as you start to describe this fail for me.
It's just like I like end up I throw it and it doesn't really go as far as it needs to, and it just ends up getting tangled on the nail.
Rock on. I imagine your little rat buddy like rushes out to try and untangle it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So which of you suckers is going next?
How many guards are there? 2 or 3?
There are 4 of them.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. There's a dopey one. There's vaguely Scottish one. There's this nasally one, and then the other's asleep by the fireplace.
Perfect.
Yeah. I can choose who goes next.
Cool.
Jen,
for it.
you're going next.
Oh boy. Wait, Jen or Gem?
Jen.
Okay.
Sorry. Deslamona. Deslamona is
Deslamona,
going
okay.
next. Yes.
You said there's someone asleep by the fireplace.
Yes.
I'm gonna kill one of those.
Yeah. Okay. Roll for attack.
The low-hanging fruit, eh?
10.
Is this ranged or melee?
This is melee. I am still oh wait, hang on. Can I make a ranged attack with my heavy chain of 15 feet?
Yes.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, give me a second. The ranged is where the butts did I put my butt?
Your donkey.
You were waiting all night for that
Okay.
one, huh, Mika?
With presence it's a 13.
We can end now. Oh, you actually hit. Yeah, so roll for damage, then describe this
So-
whole thingy thing for me.
The heavy chain is like equipment. It isn't classified as a weapon.
So it's D4 if it's an improvised weapon.
Absolutely incredible. A+. 4.
Oh, damn. Okay, yeah. Describe how does this look as this fella's definitely still asleep.
I think I
Or
do
was
this
asleep.
like chain whip thing where I take this like massive chain and I use my entire relatively small body weight to like whip it at this person, and I think it just brains them.
Yeah, famously lemon peels don't weigh that much. Yeah. So sorry, what do you do?
I basically like chain whip this guy, and it is a
Okay.
heavy chain. It basically brains him.
Yeah, you see the chain smacks against his helmet. The helmet falls off. His neck crooks to the side. You see some spine sticking out.
I'm like, oh shit, I got him!
Then you see a hand twitch, push itself on the chair, and he starts to lift himself up.
No. Someone do something.
Oh, I have a cool thing I can do. Hang on. And I pull out my crowbar and I start waving it around like it's a magic wand. And I'm going to do a little foul psycho pump here for you, Mika.
Ooh. Tell me more.
I'm about to summon a D6 amount of skeletons. You know.
Yeah,
As you
okay.
do.
Roll. Do you have the stats for the skeletons?
D4.
I mean, like their
Wait.
attack and everything?
That is a great question, Mika. A question worthy of a person who should be more prepared for their skeletons. And
We're
if
here
you
to
want,
have fun.
if
Don't
you
worry about it.
want Gem to take their turn while I learn how the skeleton magic works, we can all just assume that I'm sitting here like an idiot waving a crowbar in the air trying to learn skeletons.
Okay, but what about Lemon
Oh my
Collie?
gosh.
What's he doing?
Same thing. Same thing as the guy puppeting me.
Hold on. Looking for skeleton. Oh, fuck a doodle. Oh, actually, the skeleton stat block is right there. So it's got 5 HP, no armor, and does D4 damage with its bony fists.
Yeah, see, I knew that one. The D4 one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
okay,
I summoned 2 skeletons.
Nice.
Yeah, you see it from the fireplace. A skeleton reached down from up above, another hand, another hand, another hand, and then
Yeah, 4
simultaneously
hands.
these 2 skeletons, like they were Santa Claus, just crawl out from the fireplace and stand up. Like, or whatever noise skeletons make, that clink, 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 clink.
Hey, bros, push that guy into that fireplace.
All right, yeah, roll for attack for them.
It's a D4, right?
Yes.
Good
Well, no,
I-
they have to make the regular.
Attack before damage.
Yes, it's gonna be a D12. 20.
D20. DR12.
We know Morkborg.
DR12, yes.
I rolled an 11 on the die.
Ooh, I don't think skeletons get a.
Is there no
I
strength
think
bonus for
skeletons
bonus?
should get a +1.
You know what? Yeah, let's give the skeletons a +1 for
Yeah,
melee
bow and
attacks.
arrows for life.
Oh, I was shitposting, but we'll take it.
No, we'll see. One thing I will say, as cool as the Borg book is, it is not very well put together. There's
It's a
lots of
little out of order.
images. It's a little out of order, which makes it difficult to look through during a game to find
Part
things
of the
like
challenge
skeletons.
is learning the rules.
Or lack thereof.
Or
Should've
lack
read.
thereof.
Yeah.
Uh,
You ever read a 90-page book only to learn that only 3 of the pages are important? Welcome to Morkborg.
all right, roll for damage.
Aye, Captain. 4.
Do you have names for your skeletons? Oh, yeah, that first skeleton kills Sleepy Guard. Tell me how this happens.
Yeah, so what's my name? Lemon Collie. It's just by pointing him like, yeah, push him into the fireplace, fuck him up, and they just like start surrounding him. It's like, schoolyard bully types. That's like pushing him like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Until he backs up into the fireplace.
And he falls in, and with nary a scream, he burns up, and the smell of fresh cut lemons wafts through the air.
That's what we smell like. Delicious.
Delicious. Yeah. All right, who's next?
Lamonce is going to step back into the corner of the room and place Pulpito on the ground and tell Pulpito to go attack.
Okay.
So whoever's nearest to Lamonce.
Yeah, let's say it's the vaguely Scottish one.
Sure. Okay. Pulpito will go full rage. Small but vicious dog at Scottish Guard.
Yeah, that was my nickname in college. Small but vicious dog.
I don't know. Is that? Oh, yeah, that is a critical hit. That's 20.
Oh my god. Okay.
Nice.
Cool. So when you get a crit, it's ×2 damage, and then the armor is reduced by a tier. Fuck yeah. Go ahead and roll your damage. Roll your damage first.
Go, Pepito. That's a 3, so 6 damage.
Amazing. All right, you knock off its arm. You see, the more damage you do, these guys, they're like rotten fruit. That's the meat of a fruit. That's their meat.
Yeah.
So Pepito rushes up, bites off the leg of this guard as he goes, no, what are you doing, little doggy? No, you wee thing, stop it. He flails around with his sword going, ah, ah, and vaguely Scottish screams. Yeah.
Vaguely Scottish
Desdemona,
screams.
yes.
What does that sound like?
Oh, I'm screaming! Oh, I'm screaming! Oh!
Is he screaming or like something else?
Is he what?
Never mind.
What was the question?
Is he screaming in pain or pleasure?
Both.
Pain is pleasure for warriors.
Told you it's both.
Yeah. Should ask about his head.
How's his head?
Which one?
No complaints.
Rip.
Anyway, yes, Desdemona, it's your turn. No, you already went.
Yeah,
Haha, it's
we
the
all
bad
went.
guy's turn now.
Yeah.
No.
Excellent.
I don't
No,
like
I know
to
what's
think.
going on. That was a test to see if y'all would cheat. You passed. So the vaguely Scottish one is going to raise his sword and attack Pepito. So I need you to roll for defense.
Not the dog. This is a dog charity stream. What the fuck?
Shut up, Grant.
I've become self-aware.
So I got a 7.
Ooh, okay. The attack hits. So what does Pepito look? I feel bad because we actually have no harm to domesticated animals. So this isn't the damage transfers to you, is what happens. Like
Bonded.
the sword goes down, bends around the dog, and then shoots at you and hits you in the arm. What's your armor class?
Oh. I have light armor.
So it's a D2.
Yeah.
Right. So roll a D4, cut that in half, and that's how much damage your armor absorbs for you.
Oh. I rolled a 4, so 2. So it absorbs 2.
Awesome. You rolled a 1 for attack. So describe how you completely deflect. In fact, I actually think it just might be animals are protected. Like that voice just comes out of nowhere. And it's like, what? And the sword hits the ground instead. That's probably what happens. Unless there's some other way you want to describe it. Feel free.
The violin hits like a weird note and distracts everyone for a moment.
Oh, that's not how it's supposed to sound. Ugh. No, I missed. Now the nasally one is oh my gosh, dog. Oh. The nasally one is going to go for you, Lemon Collie. As it's got its torn out femur, it's going to raise and swing, and I need you to roll for defense against this poor Lemon's bone. Lemon Collie.
Birdie is very excited.
There's a dog currently happening.
That's fair. Let's say it's happening to Desdemona.
You know what? That's fair. You said roll for defense?
Yes.
Let's see what's the worst that can happen?
You get hit by a femur.
I think I get hit by a femur. It's like a 7.
Okay, yeah, you get hit by a femur.
Got
What's your armor?
boned. My armor is light, so it's minus a D2, I believe.
Yes, so roll a D4, cut it in half.
Please.
Yeah, so you get boned as this femur crashes down on you.
I get boned
You
minus
take-
1.
You take 1 damage as this bone just like kind of plops and hits the top of your head, giving you a wee bit of a headache. And the next is the dopey one. Like as you are, Nibu, as you're distracted by trying to untie your rope, the dopey one, he comes up behind you with his femur, and he's going to try and smack you in the back. So go ahead and roll for defense.
I'm rolling terrible. That is an 8.
Yeah, you get hit. Do you have armor?
Yes. So I get 2 points off.
Sweet, he rolled a 1. So
Cool.
your rat just comes down, like gets between you and the bone, and like just pushes it using its mighty rat strength.
Perfect.
Now it's y'all's turn again.
All right. Well, since that didn't work and a guy just came at me, I will for now drop the grappling hook, take out my battle axe, and I will go ahead and attempt to hit.
Yeah, do it.
So that's a plus strength, right?
Yes, plus strength. You need to get a 12 or above.
It is a 12. Thank
Yes.
you, the +1.
Nice.
Excellent. Describe this attack as you hit the dopey one. with
Well,
your
let me
battle
see how
axe.
much damage it does. It does 2 damage only. So it's a weak swing. It just takes off his nose.
Yeah, it takes off his lemony nose and like juice splurts out, hits you in the face.
Yep. Oh,
You are bathed in the lemon juice of your enemy. Who wants to go
copper
next?
and citrus.
It's my favorite.
I want to kill the Scotsman, please.
Yeah, go for the Scotsman.
I would like to reposition myself to better aim for a ranged attack because I have established that my heavy chain is better than my short sword.
Yeah,
There's a 14 to hit
that hits.
for 3 damage.
3 damage.
Nice.
Excellent. The Scotsman's like, why'd you do that? What did I do to deserve that?
Oh, so many things.
Rude. You don't know me.
Well, you don't know me, but you tried to kill me anyway.
Right, because I'm doing my job.
Well, I'm doing my job.
Trying to capture you riffraff.
You're a riffraff.
You're a riffraff.
No, you. I think we just kind of like go back and forth as we're...
No, you. Yes. So who's going next? Lamont, are you attacking the Scotsman again?
Yeah. Can I both Pulpito and I attack on the same turn?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I wasn't sure if only Pepito could attack or not.
I mean, I can attack. I'm just not very strong, so Pulpito does.
Yeah, you both can attack.
Okay, so Pulpito's gonna go first because he already got a bite out of this guy.
Which one attack? You're the Scotsman.
Mm-hmm. Pulpito rolled a 19.
Yeah, that hits. Jesus, Pepito.
I know.
How do y'all make the big numbers happen? What am I doing wrong?
Well, it's only for 1 damage that time, so.
Oh, Pepito bites into the Scotsman's leg. Vaguely, Scotsman's leg as more lemon juice spills out. Somebody like pops on over to you and like hits you in the eye right before you attack.
And then I'm going to pull out my the bedazzled femur weapon.
Yeah.
And
Classic. Bedazzled femur weapon was my nickname in college.
and I'm gonna try and hit the same guy because I didn't like how he tried to attack us. Oh no, that is a 2.
So 2, yeah, that
So
definitely
it's all
did
the
not
luck.
hit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Lemon Cole.
Yeah, I still got my 2 bony bros, right? They're still hanging out.
Bone Bros. Yeah.
My bone bros. If you can't bone your bros, you can you bone. So,
Bone your bros, good night.
bone your bros, good night. So, we saw the vaguely Scottish one, the dopey one. We barbecued the sleeping one, and there's a third guard still.
The nasally one.
Okay. Hi, birds.
Caw. Oh, the dog. Yeah.
My dog is also a bird. Oh my god. Hi. He's rubbing his
Baby.
whole nose into my arm right now. Okay.
Oh.
So I'm directing the skeletons, and I'm kind of like pointing my crowbar, like I'm like a conductor, and like, let's all jump the nasally one. He sounds different.
Hey, that's not cool. That's not cool.
You're not supposed to be cool. You're supposed to be free.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Hit him. Hit him with stuff. I'm directing both the skeletons and me with a crowbar, and as I start like American history Xing this guy.
Oh my god. Yeah, all three of you roll for attack.
It's a 12, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it one for all three, or do I get 3 rolls?
You get 3 rolls.
Hell yeah. Do I plus anything?
Y'all are actually doing pretty well for this war combat.
Hey, I have 1 in
Honestly.
strength. What do you know? I saw it's a 9. And then a 5.
Well, Mickey, now that you've said that, something bad's gonna happen.
And then a 13.
The 13 hits, was that you or the bone bro?
It's probably me with the crowbar. I'm like, come on, guys, hit him. Hit him. Move.
Crowbar, you
rude.
said. Ka.
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 It's from the outside, right?
Yeah, it's from
It's
the
not-
outside.
It's not in the room.
No.
I can't start singing a tune
Well,
that I
yeah.
know so well. All right, crowbar
Ka.
damage. 2.
2. Excellent.
Can
This
my
armor.
rat do something?
Sure. Yeah.
Can it
I don't see why not.
bite the nose of the one that was attacking me? Wait, I cut off its nose. Bite its ear.
Yeah. Dopey one, sure.
Oh no, it misses.
Oh
Okay.
shit, what about my ass?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Great, my ass is going to kick
Donkey kick.
donkey kick the nasally one.
That poor nasally
Oh,
one.
sorry,
That
donkey
is
push.
that is a raw 14, so I suspect that hits.
Yeah, that hits.
It's what, a D4 for donkey?
Zoop, you nasty.
That's 4 hoof damage.
God damn. Okay. That gets reduced to 2.
But he
All right,
gets
you kick
kicked
him.
in his nasally little nose.
Yeah, it's like, oh, my nose! I already had problems with my nose. Why would you do that?
I'm gonna need some more consonants in there.
No. And the nasally one is going to take that opportunity to retaliate. It's going to go for you, Des Lemona. I need you to roll
Oh, that's
defense
Okay.
as it wildly swings its femur.
That is a 19 plus whatever, so I suspect I'm good.
Yeah, you're good. It completely misses you. He's blinded by the pain in his little lemony nose. He can't see. There's lemon juice in his eyes. Ugh, gross. But the Scottish one is going for you again. Lemont say. No, wait. He's being surrounded by. Okay, no.
Skellies.
Lemon Coley, I'm going to kill you. Roll for defense.
Go for it.
You could
Apparently
also
I
go
can't
for
die.
the skeletons. The skeletons
it's
are
more
not
fun to
domesticated animals.
They're my
Yeah,
friends.
they're actually an invasive species.
You said roll for armor or defense?
Yes. Yeah.
Ka-chow. 6.
No, it hits you. This wee
No.
femur.
What happens to your skeletons if you die?
They get really sad.
They hold a funeral for you.
They
They
mourn me
revert back to lemon zest.
Yeah.
from zest
Oh,
to
that's-
zest.
Oh, I was just wondering if we could adopt them.
Yeah, probably could. Yeah, that's 4 for damage. Do you have armor?
I have light armor.
Yeah,
Ashes to
roll 4
ashes,
divided
zest
by
to
2.
zest.
Roll 4 divided by 2. So I roll the 2. What does that mean?
It's just a 1.
1.
Cool.
So you take 3 damage.
Oh, well, I die again.
No.
Yeah, when we
Funny
get back
shit.
to y'all's turn, I'll have you roll a d4.
I'm just
and
like
then-
I'm looking at myself as I'm about to black out again. I'm just like,
And-
this is I was made poorly. I should not be.
And you hear a caw.
What the fuck is that? Why does this bird keep cawing at me? Why do I want
it's
coffee?
The dopey one. The dopey one's going to attack you, Monse. I think you were the one near it. Roll defense.
No. Do I add anything to defense? Agility, right?
Yes.
Okay. That is 14.
14. Yes, you successfully defend against the attack. And now it's y'all's turn again. And Grant, I need you to roll a d4 for me.
Three.
You're hemorrhaging. Death's in 2 hours unless treated. All tests are DR 16 for the first hour, DR 18 for the last. But in your mind's eye or whatever, you see this creepy little crow wearing a green scarf with a cigarette coming out of its mouth, staring at you. Caw!
Dad?
No, I don't have kids. Caw!
Oh. Would you like one?
It depends, so I have to pay for your college.
No, dude, I'm not going to college. No way.
No, okay. I mean, you can make a deal with the Fae. Like, I guess I could, save your life or something. That's why you could see me,
my alley. Yeah, for sure.
Like lemon to lemon. Do you have anything shiny?
Anything shiny?
Yeah, I like shiny things.
I hold up my crowbar. Does this count?
Okay.
Well, think of it this way. You're a crow, and this is a crow bar.
He pecks at your eye and swallows it.
My eyes are shiny too, I guess.
And he takes the crowbar and flies away, leaving behind a trail of smoke.
Hey, wait! What about the deal? Is the smoke part of the deal? Am I gonna die?
Yeah, roll. You're no longer hemorrhaging. Roll a d4 for how much HP you take back.
2.
Awesome, you're back at full health. Yeah, it's y'all's turn to attack. I will say, as part of the rules, morale is one of the rules in Borg. If you kill half of the group, I roll for morale, and they might just run away and let you be. So we won't have to be in combat for forever.
Can't occupy the vessel if I'm fucked up.
Another attack. That is a 14.
Yeah, that hits. Are you going after the nasally one?
Which one? Whose nose did I take off?
Scottish one? No.
Dopey. It was the dopey one.
Okay, yeah, the dopey one. Oh, 7 damage.
Oh, goddamn.
Dang.
Yeah, so tell me how you kill the dopey one.
Wow.
It's just like I take off his nose.
Yeah,
and
you kill him.
I'm like, oh, that worked really well. And then I make the same slice, but a little bit further in, and it just kind of cuts him in half. And it's like cutting a tomato.
It's a really sharp blade. It's really hard to cut through a tomato. So he falls down. Let me see. His morale is 7. I'm gonna roll 2d6. Yeah, that's over its morale. 1d6. All right, so the other two. The nasally one is like, and then the vaguely Scottish one's like, all right, you can go. We surrender.
I brandish my chain and I'm like, and you didn't see us.
All right, we didn't see you.
We were never here.
The other two died because you guys got in a fight.
Right, I didn't know what happened to them.
It's all very tragic.
Right.
I'm like poking at the bike room. Like, yeah, get out of here. Fuck off.
Right. And
I'm just gonna like
run out
all the way out.
Don't make us hit the dog on you again.
I'm collecting my grappling hook and rope.
Excellent.
I'm
there
patting my
are-
skeletons on the head. Good job, boys.
There are things in here that you can ransack,
Ooh,
should you so choose.
Yes, I want to
Yes.
ransack things.
ransack.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll 2d6. Someone roll 2d6, and then it will be everything you get, and you can fight for it.
I'll 2d6 it. Please hold.
Shit.
Okay.
Do you want the different numbers or the total?
Yes. Different numbers.
5 and 2.
Excellent. So 2. You find a necklace with a black stone, and roll another d6.
2.
You find another sacred scroll.
Which sacred scroll?
Yeah, go ahead and roll for it.
Was it D10?
Yes.
7.
7. And then with the 7 sacred scroll, you got False Dawn / Knight's Chariot. Light or you can turn something either light or pitch black for 3d10 minutes.
Sexy, thanks.
Yeah, hot. And then I think with
I'm gonna take
That-
the necklace.
you're gonna take the necklace. Awesome.
It would look better on me.
Yeah, but I just cut that dude in half.
But have you
Fine.
considered that she's famous?
Listen, don't look down on me.
I
She-
can't look down at anyone. I'm very small.
Also, where's your crowbar?
Ah,
I think it belongs to God.
Here, have a crowbar.
Ooh, 2 crowbars. Wait, I lost the crowbar. I look at my empty hand. Right, the dream is real. I have a crowbar.
I will remove a crowbar from my equipment, and you can take a crowbar.
Thanks, Dad.
love that. Excellent. So I think with that, you guys want to go to one more room or go to break after that tough battle?
Let's have a break.
Let's take a
Let's
Let's have a
break.
break.
Let's take a break.
Yeah, let's go on a break. We'll take a 5 to 10.
Lemon break?
We'll see you all back here in 5 to 10. Ka.
Ka!
Welcome back to Game Master Mika, where we're playing Lemon Borg. Last we left off, y'all defeated a bunch of crooked guards. There was the vaguely Scottish one, the nasally one, the dopey one, and the sleepy one. Two of them got killed, and the Scottish and I think dopey one were like, "Ugh, we're out," and they left.
Oh no, I eviscerated the dopey one.
Oh, there was the
it
nasally
was Scottish
one.
and nasally.
Right. Yeah, Scottish and nasally.
Nasally, dopey.
Then. It's the
I mean,
same
they're
thing.
all pretty dopey because
Same
they tried to
thing.
fight us.
Yeah.
You hear that,
Lame.
nose breathers?
And then we also had a special guest appearance from La La Lemon of Once Happily Upon Ever,
I miss
who
you, Lala.
granted Lala life in exchange for his crowbar and an eye.
I forgot
Now-
about the eye. Oh man, it hurts so bad.
All right, cool. So now where are you going? Are you going to 5 or 8?
Oh, there's a map.
I say we go to 8. I want to.
Are we-
Yeah. Let's go downstairs.
Based on what?
Based on the mysterious hole that's in the middle of what looks like the next cluster of rooms, I want to see what's in there.
Is that what an 8 is?
That is
Yes.
where I was trying to get to escape and leave you all behind.
I want to find the hole.
Don't we all?
Some of us don't have
I can
trouble
help
finding
you
it,
with
but-
that later.
All right. As you enter the room, give me 1 second. Ah, no! Why did you betray me?
That was
Quick, get
foreboding.
Mika silver. We can buy scrolls with that.
Okay. I do actually have these beautiful coins I got from Kickstarter. I was using them to play Hell Whalers yesterday as my souls. Yeah,
Nice.
you love a good Hell Whalers in this household.
We love
Okay,
good
so you went
Hellwhalers
to-
on Game Master Monday, baby.
Mhm. Okay, the chain room. The room is dimly lit, weirdly chilly and windy, and you don't smell citrus as strongly here. There are hooked chains coming from the ceiling, bloody tracks on the floor leading to nowhere, and you see 3 guards. Their backs towards you because they're pissing on a wall.
I have to ask a question
Yes.
about the piss.
Yeah.
So, if blood is lemon juice,
Yeah. Mhm.
What's that?
Also lemon juice.
Yeah.
Are we
It's lime
pissing
juice.
our own blood in this world?
Yeah, it's Borg. Sorry,
all
Lemon
of our
Borg.
all of our fluids are just lemon juice.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, because if you take the kidney, the kidneys, and you process the lemon juice and put it through and collect it all, it is pretty much still lemon juice on the other side.
Lemon juice is stored in the balls.
Yeah. Famously.
The lemon chondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Hang out with these 3. Anyway,
Mitochondria.
Mitochondria.
Lemon.
Yeah, I'm never coming back.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
I just have to be invited back. Grant.
Depends on how this next hour goes.
That is a solid
times you're
point.
gonna die
There
though?
are 3 lemon guards pissing on a wall. That's how this next hour is going to go.
So
They have
question,
not heard you yet.
which wall are they pissing on?
They are
Facing
pissing
away from us.
on. Yeah, they're pissing on the wall to 12.
The wall to 12. Okay.
So they're pissing on the iron door that has no handle.
Amazing. I would
Kick him
like,
with your ass. Kick him with your ass.
so I would think
actually-
about something more fun.
Ooh.
Oh.
I just got to scroll. I would like
you did.
to I would like to make one of their dicks glow.
Can you do that with your scroll?
I think
to,
it earns something light
Now-
or pitch black.
to what end?
To distract them
You know
so we
what?
can go left.
To make them think something's horribly wrong.
Yes.
I mean,
Um,
look, if you were peeing next to someone and their dick started glowing, wouldn't you immediately just be like,
Yeah, my first reaction would
Exactly.
absolutely be, bro, check this out.
yeah. I call my bros. So I have bros here.
Tap on the guy
I'd
on
be
the
like-
girl next to me, like, you're not gonna believe this.
Like, dude, look at this.
Dude.
I'm not trying to hit on you, but look at this.
Yeah. It'll distract them so we can go left.
All right. Do you have sight of the lemon dick?
I will maneuver myself so that I do. I'm sure I can see. I'm sure I can catch sight of one of them.
All right. So agility. Roll agility for me.
I'm just
Okay.
saying, if someone had a glow in the dark dick, I think I would suck it just for the experience.
I need you to know that I just rolled a natural 20.
Oh my god.
Oh, you roll a 20. D12 game.
Yeah.
All
need
their
you
dicks
to-
glow?
Well, I mean, you still need to roll to cast the scroll.
I thought that was
Um,
casting the scroll, right?
No, that was to sneak so that they could
That's
see
the-
the
Oh.
dick.
Okay.
That's the character getting under the carriage to make it secretly.
Yeah. Tell me, how do you magically do this?
Get myself into position or actually cast the spell?
Get yourself into position so that you may then cast the spell.
I'm basically
Assume
just kind of
position.
like edge. I assume position. I'm gonna like edge along the wall, and
Mhm,
yes,
yeah.
and I'm going to just kind of like keep a sharp eye out. And the minute I see just a single dick hair, I'm just like, whoa.
So you actually hear them talking, and one of them is saying, "Don't you think it's strange that we pee blood? Is our pee blood? Where is it stored? Does it come from the balls?
Every yard
I
is
just
vaguely
think you're
Spanish.
taking this a little." What was that?
Please continue. Ignore me.
Grant was like, why is every guard vaguely Scottish?
I have a thing for Scots. I've asked Gloria to help me find a husband from Scotland, so let's go. Go ahead and roll to cast to make this guy's dick glow.
That's
Dear
presence.
Sam Size, I have a huge favor
Yes.
to ask you.
That is a 13.
Yeah, that
Yay.
hits.
Barely.
Describe.
The highest
Describe-
rolls of the night was spent making glow sticks happen.
glow
So
slug.
I will essentially just like, I'll pull my scroll out. I will gently fondle the words on it as I
Stroke them.
yes, like
Stroke them gently.
I stroke the words. Like whoever wrote this scroll, their quill strokes, like they were stroking excellently.
Mhm.
So I'm going to love making Grant.
You stroke it, and then the magic explodes.
Yes. And I just send like a small little wiggling like mote of light that kind of like dances its way over and makes its way up the stream and into the apparatus.
Oh, so we're in the Amazon now.
Yes. It's,
Okay.
it's the penis fish. Yes, it's the piss fish.
Okay. Kiss Fish was my nickname in college.
This is totally not against Twitch TOCF. Everything's fine.
Bring it on, Twitch, whatever.
And it spreads. And all of a sudden, there is this mildly holy glow emanating from this schlong.
I turn to Lamonce and I say, wait, this is a weird day, right? This is bizarre.
on. Let me see how long. Let me see how long.
Let me
this-
see how
this
long.
lasts for.
Okay. Take your time.
Oh yeah, no, I'll roll for length.
This will last for 20
Yeah,
minutes.
please roll for length. Okay.
This will last for 20 minutes.
Sign of the lemon priest.
I rolled the percentile die and got a 10, so you know,
So is
take
this-
it how you want.
Placid or turgid?
I think
Is he a shower? He's a shower.
I think
Okay.
flaccid is at 10% of
10% of what?
the full length.
10%
Okay, what
of
you
lemon.
do?
So wait.
roll
So by
for
your
dick size,
logic, when
if
this
we
dude
go-
is flaccid, he's at
if we
10%. When he's not, the
whole
other
thing.
90
Hold on.
shows up.
If we go by average dick length of, I believe, 5.6 inches. Don't ask me how I know that.
I actually
No,
just saw this
full-
earlier
full is
today
7. Full is 7
on
In a back alley.
for
Instagram.
him.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. You go for that
Yeah.
too. Okay, cool.
All right,
Yeah.
yeah. So you hear dude, look at my schlong, lads, my schlong, it's glowing,
And I just. And
Yeah,
four of
because-
us and a donkey and a fucking dog and several skeletons.
2 skeletons. The skeletons even make like xylophone sounds as they're walking. They just kind of do this. But they're
Boys,
too
no, not
enamored
now.
by the glowing dick to really care. So you
Yeah.
take a left into 9. Look, I would also ignore everything if one of my bros was showing me a glowing dick. Like that'd be the
Sick.
perfect time to assassinate me.
You heard it here first, folks.
So illuminated with spectacular colors, there's this stuffy air reeking of citrusy sulfur, and there's wrought black sludge and melancholy violin music in this room. And you see this northern wall is it's collapsed into a large cavern 60 feet deep. Just lots of black mushy gunk, and there's this haze, and in the middle of that sludge is a 50-foot tall pillar.
Is it glowing?
And there are also beautiful green, pink, violet gems affixed to the wall.
This is beautiful,
I don't trust that shit.
but it's so pretty.
But the music's coming out of this room.
Supposedly.
Hmm.
Supposedly,
Yeah, supposedly. You hear the
This-
music.
alleged
It's just
music
kind
in
of-
here.
Yeah, it's alleged Scottish music.
You
It's,
said that
Da, 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 da. But
no,
violin,
they're
not
Mormon.
bagpipes.
you said the shaft is 50 feet tall.
Yes. You can roll the percentile dice again, though, to see if it's a different length.
Okay, hang on. Percentile die. The percentiles die says it's actually 80 feet tall.
Yeah, so it's 80 feet tall. It's actually, let's say it's the base of the old stone tree. So it's a tree trunk.
Hmm.
An old stone tree, Mika. You're out here with the fucking Easter eggs.
Yes. So many Easter eggs.
Every
Uh,
character has been an Easter egg. A meekster
It
egg.
has. But that was not
Okay,
what
so
happened in
it's a
college.
tree.
It's a tree.
Stone
There's
tree.
music, allegedly. It's made of
That's a
stone.
tree.
It's pink
It's
gems
the one
everywhere.
you were birthed from.
We're right back where we started.
Wait, but the
And
lemon
there's,
priest is nowhere to be seen.
No. Because you came from upstairs.
Okay.
What if we went back to where we came from?
You want to like crawl back into the tree?
No one would ever think to look back in the tree, right?
I don't
Start
know if we can
over?
Fit back in the tree. I mean, we can
Maybe
try.
my voice is not being
So-
fucked up.
Actually, there are branches jutting out. Sorry, I didn't
Grapple
mean to
hook
interrupt the fun
time.
roleplay. But you see skeletons playing violins sitting on the tree branches.
Grappling hook time.
Do you know
Grappling
any other
hook.
psalms?
They ignore
Preferably from the Lemonade album.
you. Do you want to roll presence?
Yeah, sure.
Why did I not put 2 and 2 together on Beyonce and Lemonade?
Did it take you
That-
that long?
That's such a good pull.
No. Wait, 10. Yeah, no.
No, they ignore you.
Hey,
We don't take requests.
He's famous.
I'll fix that. I'm gonna grappling hook up.
In Mother Skeleton Tree, we don't take requests.
I'm gonna fix that attitude.
Requests take you?
Yes. Wait, no.
Should I roll strength or
Stop.
agility?
Stop confusing me. To grapple strength.
This Russian skeleton sounds really Scottish.
Yeah, that is a 14. Gonna
Yeah,
start.
you.
I get it up there. Gonna start climbing up.
You
get
heard
up.
you get it up.
Play a song from Lemonade, or I'm gonna push you out of this tree.
What's it about? Did to leave?
Mother Stone Tree, we don't. No.
I pushed the skeleton out of the tree.
Oh my god! Roll for attack, or even strength. Yeah, just roll for strength.
That is a 13.
Oh my god! You push the skeleton out of the tree.
Yes.
Its violin goes flowing, lands in the sludge, and it bubbles, and then the skeleton does, and the skeleton's like, "No." And Mother Sludge. And before it can finish that thought, it's like tar, and it just sucks it in.
And I go, Viva le Monse!
And then you see it come back up, and it starts like swimming back to the trunk of the tree.
May that be a lesson to all of us. Never spurn the greatest hits of 2016.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think
Are you
this
all
is...
coming up?
We're supposed to be trying to leave.
Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah, I don't
there's a
think-
beast trying to kill us, Nebu, and you're out here bullying skeletons.
Well, if we get to the top of the tree, maybe there'll be a way out.
You know, that's a decent point.
Can't argue with that.
All right, yeah, we climb. Fuck it, we climb.
It heals?
You can take them off.
I will hold your shoes. Just put my hands out like this.
Should totally like, okay, fine.
I gently hand them to the two skeletons who've been following us. And I give one to one skeleton and one to the other. Now protect these with your lives.
They rattle.
Now why can they talk, but you? Who cares?
You know, they make a really great like living castanets band.
Hey,
I'm looking for new band members.
you hear that, boys? We're getting jobs in this
How
economy.
long are the skeletons summoned for?
A great question.
Just leave it there. Okay.
That's beautiful.
They are summoned for a non-zero amount of time.
They are here for a good time, not a long time.
All right, I'll accept it. So you start climbing. Sorry. How do you?
With our hands in our legs.
And you okay? Pretty simple. You go.
While Nebu is waiting for everyone else to come up, they pull out the skull and the rats in there, and it's moving the jaw out, and they're saying a couple couplets from Lemön.
Oh my god. Yeah. I hope you all
We
know
know your characters too, Mika.
the real reason I volunteered for Lemon Borg was so I could get ideas for new names for future characters. Only reason.
Oh my god.
That's it.
See, Grant was like Morkborg, but lemons, and I was like Lemonborg, and Grant was like, well, now you have to run it.
Yeah.
I believe the order of operations was, hey, who can run Morgborg? Robra said Mika can. Mika said sure. Gien said Lemonborg, and I said, well, now it has to be that.
I've never played Morkborg before, so
something, beautiful one shot, something.
yeah.
And now here we are.
Lemon in the eye. stick 1,000 lemons in your eye
And cry about it.
and cry
What do
about
I
it.
roll for climbing
Anyway,
a
roll
tree, Mika?
roll strength. Roll strength for climbing
Let's
a
do it.
tree.
Oh my god, I did it. I rolled a 13
Nice.
against
Well,
all odds.
I rolled a 12, but I have minus 2, so it's a 10.
Got a
But
19.
the rope gives a plus
Oh.
2, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
It does now. We can just
Look,
tell Mika
I'm-
any rule we want.
You probably could. I'm very much rule of cool. Plus, you're all probably going to die at the end anyway, so...
Now wait.
Well,
a
we
minute.
know Grant will.
I'll die whenever I want.
Yeah, okay,
One
so
other
breeze
you're-
kills me. But this
Okay, so
tree
you're
doesn't.
on-
I'm climbing, baby.
Oh, and then I'm going to need... That's just for the first half of the tree, because
Okay.
it is an 80-foot shaft. So I'm going to need one more strength roll from everyone.
All right. You're not gonna believe it, but I rolled another 13.
I rolled a nat 20.
God
Ooh.
damn.
Are we rolling
16.
20s or
Can't save
12s?
me.
Can I use that nat 20 to pick Des Lemon up and carry her with me?
Just role play the scene for me. And if it's a good enough role play, I'll say yes.
Madam, would you allow me to assist?
You just see Desdemona with her foot tangled in, like, the rope that she's been trying to use to pull herself up, just reaching out wildly. Just like, yes, help me!
And I pull her waist to waist, and then
Face.
just use the other hand and pull up, wrap my feet around, pull up again. In the meantime, I'm just holding her and quoting Romeo and Lemonette.
Forsooth,
watching-
fair Lemonette, wouldst thou likest some lemonade? Forsooth, it was... I don't have Shakespeare memorized.
How
I
could
didn't
you?
specialize in Shakespeare. Rude.
I just watched Grant's soul exit his body through his eyes.
I just learned how to play this
Yes.
game.
I think it's
You
because
wrote
I
the
accidentally
primer.
said D12 instead.
You wrote the primer!
Yeah, Rat's been rolling.
I did write the
rat
primer,
rats.
didn't I?
So after this heroic Indiana Jones-esque caper, you make it to the top, back to where you were birthed. You've reached the canopy of stone leaves with stone fruit hanging from it, some of them glowing, some of them not. There are some split open lemons, some covered in dried lemon juice. You see the ones that you all came from not too long ago when you were dragged into this realm to be chosen. And off to the corner, you see the Lemon Priest, a tall 7-foot vampiric man wearing all black, a citrus tree emblazoned on his shirt. He turns and says, well, hi there. I knew you'd be back.
Ah, fuck. Oh, shit.
Damn it!
This is Lula Monk, the Lemon Priest.
Hey, wait a minute.
Are there a couple
Easter
other
eggs.
lemons that we can birth so that there is more of us?
Wait, hold on. May I lead an Easter eggs? Are there any grenades around?
The lemons are the grenades.
Well, I was thinking more fighters.
How would you try and figure this out?
I would go to the closest one and caress it and say, wake up,
Do you-
please. We need an army."
I'm sorry, what are you doing?
I am caressing the lemons that look like they're ready to sprout,
Mhm.
and
Okay.
I am saying,
Uh,
too long have we lived under the tyranny of the lemon priest.
We've been
Rise
alive for
now,
like an hour.
Nemo.
rise
Yeah,
now,
Nemo.
I'm sorry, but as the lemon priest, I really am the only one who can do that.
Oh,
Just so
shut
you
up.
know.
I would like to like break a piece off of like the bark of this like stone tree and throw it at him.
Yeah, ranged attack. Let's say you pick up an unripe stone lemon.
Lamonce and I have really
that
just
is
been
a-
along for the ride of these two insane people
That is
dragging
a
us along
total
this
of
castle.
20.
A total of 20.
I rolled a 19.
Dang.
And my presence is +1.
All right,
Dang.
so roll a d4. I guess we're
Okay.
starting combat. Let me.
That is
Um,
1 dignity damage from being pelted by his own lemon.
Okay. He has level 2 armor, and he takes 0 damage. So it just kind of like hits him in the cheek and fall. He catches it. He just catches it like. I mean, this could have been a beautiful lemon character, you know, someone like Marquis Cecily Leonardo de L'Orange. That's who
So
this
now
lemon
they
could have
won't
been.
have to live under your citrusy thumb.
Look, I'm just serving the great lemon master up in the sky. All right,
The sky.
the sky lemon.
Ah.
He just
I
wants
look-
to possess your body. And
I
you have a
look
new
up in
character
the-
to play.
I look up in the sky and I go, Ka?
God, you see through the hole in the ceiling. You see my face.
Like the Teletubby baby, but it's you.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And then you see
Art.
Lala fly by. Ka,
Lala, come here. Lala, I have an idea.
Ka. I
What's up,
can't. I'm about to go eat another cafe.
Oh,
Ka.
no, come on. There's only so many cafes you can eat in one series.
This is
already
a new
had 2.
series, gosh, yeah. So he says, all right. So this is how it's gonna be. No, that's fine. That's fine. We'll put you in the soil, and then maybe you'll be reborn, and you can be chosen again. I don't really know how these things work. So all right, let's. And then he rushes up and goes to punch you in the gut.
I'm sorry, he runs up the tree?
I thought you jumped off the tree.
Oh no, I threw a lemon at him.
Oh,
Yeah,
where
we're
are you
all
on
still-
the tree?
We're all
The
still
top,
in the
I
tree.
assume.
We got about
In the
halfway up.
canopy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you're the
Yeah, because
so
Nebu helped me up, yeah.
yeah, okay. Well, Lula Monk was a monk. So yeah, he's going to and a Dampier. So he's going to run up the side of the tree, and we'll just say that's his turn. So y'all have a round to attack.
Did he get past my skeleton boys?
Yeah, where are your skeleton boys? Are your skeleton boys?
They were at the
You didn't
base of
roll
the
for your
tree, each of them holding a high heel.
Improvised weapon.
So you didn't roll for them. So I'm pretty sure your skeleton boys are at the bottom.
Yeah, they are.
Sure, you can summon more. You probably have more uses. You can probably summon more skeleton boys.
I could do that.
Yeah.
Them boys.
Them boys.
Damn skeleton boys. So how are you gonna? As he's running up the side of this tree, how y'all gonna attack him?
I don't got a lot of options. In fact, some might say I have 2.
It's better than none.
It's better than none. No, fuck it. I'll take another stab at this. I'll do a foul psycho pump again, and let's see if I can get. So I roll a d6. If I get a 1 to 3, I call on skeletons. If I get a 4 to 6, I get zombies.
Ooh, okay. First, you have to roll for presence
Yeah.
to cast it. Yeah.
Watch it in horror as I roll the correct dice this time, and get a 17.
Nice.
Damn.
Amazing what you can do when you're not convinced that you have to roll a crit in order to succeed in this fucking game. It's my own fault.
It's
I wrote the
amazing when you
primer.
roll a d20 instead of a d12.
Yep. Anyway, tune in to Castaway starting next week where you do roll a d12. Anyway. So I roll a 17 and successfully roll my presence, right? And then I roll my d6, and that is a 4. So I do get zombies this time.
And
Hell
they
yeah.
sprout
Demon
from the
zombies.
tree. They like crawl, like they're like in The Last of Us. You know those how some of the zombies are like melded into walls and shit because of the fungus.
Yeah.
Sort of like that. They're popping out of the stone of the tree.
It's exactly what I want. I want these indeterminate amount of zombies just flopping out of the tree to try and grab this lemon priest and either stop him, pull him in, whatever zombies do. I'm not the game master. I'm just throwing zombies at a guy.
Yeah, so they can grapple. It's just a strength test.
Cool. Here we go. 15.
Yeah, that works. One of the zombies grabs on and latches itself onto the lemon priest, stopping him from going up further.
Yeah.
How many zombies did you summon?
Oh,
It's a D4, I do believe.
yeah, D4 worth of zombies. 2.
Cool, 2 zombies. Yeah, they just kind of latch onto him or whatever.
I'm just talking shit from my spot on the tree. I'm like, yeah, fuck you. Not all of us want to go on adventures. Not all of us want to be possessed by a lemon god. Some of us just want to like chill or make music or whatever these 2 freaks are about. And I'm like pointing to
Up in the
everyone.
sky, you see me.
Yeah, fuck you
Frowny
too.
face.
Whoever you are, your face in the sky. That's weird.
Bah.
I would like to rub the Blackstone necklace and try to release whatever magic's in it.
Sure, nothing happens.
Yeah, rub it out.
Yeah, just rub it out.
There's no magic in it?
No.
I can't awaken more lemons.
No. It's just a necklace, spooky necklace.
It's just pretty.
Yeah, it's just pretty. It's nice to look at.
Told you it would have looked better on me.
I throw it at Lemon.
So there is a
Great.
song called Black Lemon. So it's a black lemon. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and roll for ranged attack.
No, I'm throwing it to her.
Oh, okay.
Gentle toss.
Go ahead and Lemon, say if you want to roll agility to see if you catch it.
Sure, yeah. 16. Man.
Yeah, you catch it.
Okay, I put it on. It looks good.
Yeah, it looks great.
Mhm.
You're really rocking its sleigh.
Roll for slaying.
Yeah, roll for slaying. Cool. Who's next? Deslamona. Lamonce.
Can I try and... Is there like an opening at the top of the tree?
No.
Rude.
What do you mean an opening?
Like, is it hollow?
Wait,
Oh, parts of it are.
can we climb up the tree to your face?
Yes.
Okay.
Now we're cooking.
Yeah, I
Kill
want to try and
God.
get. I want to try and get up to the Great Lemon God.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
Coward fable.
Cool.
I want to break the fourth wall, and I want to escape into the real world.
So this wouldn't be the first time, actually. So, yeah, Nibu, I guess roll strength to climb on up that tree.
Okay, that is a 17.
You crawl up the tree and get closer to the face of God.
Hello? Hello?
Hi?
Why do you do this to us? We just want to live our lemony lives.
That'd be
Well, I
my
mean,
first question for God too, honestly.
It's a bit. I choose lemon character names. It's my thing. It's my branding. I don't know what to tell you.
Strike down the lemon monk and let us live. We will
No,
give
I'm
you
actually
more
very
lemon
fond of the lemon
names.
monk. I've possessed him sometimes as well.
We will give you more lemon names if you free us from this trials and tribulations.
Okay, I feel weird right now, so I'm just gonna roll toughness to see how far you fall and how much it hurts.
Oh, I got another natural 20.
Oh my
No.
god!
You're feeling hot tonight.
I grab
damn.
onto your finger.
Ascension.
Yeah, you grab onto my finger. I'm like, stop it! No.
Start climbing up.
Look for an unexplained cut.
Who's next?
And do
Who's
what?
next?
Bleed on it?
Yeah. We're made of lemon zest. You know how like when you're like, touching lemons or limes or something, you didn't realize you sliced your finger earlier, and then you
locator.
really realize it.
Mm-hmm.
Swarm
that.
the lemon god.
Yeah, who's next?
Fuck
I
it,
think
I'll swarm the lemon god.
All right, yeah. Roll to climb. Roll
Right,
strength.
I'm gonna. Cool. No.
Cool. Yeah,
At
No,
best, it's
you
a
don't.
4.
you slide down a little bit. Actually, close to the lemon priest, who's currently grappled.
Lamonte is going to try and use like her presence to the lemon priest. Is like, isn't attacking us and going after us the opposite of what you want, because you want someone to be a vessel, right?
Yes.
Okay, we'll have
I
one
mean,
of yeah.
but like sometimes it's really hard to like come up with the character, and y'all seem to have like characters, and so that's really convenient for me to use.
I don't know what that means.
I mean, I can always play a blonde. Yeah.
Your Honor, I love her.
I mean, that's you're going to use her. Okay, no, that's maybe I'll think about it. Like, look, could really use some wine right now. I'm going to be real honest here. Who's next?
Watching Mika have to play Mika is watching horror as our GM becomes self-aware.
Lemon Desk.
Lemon Death. I guess that's me. I guess I'm the only one who hasn't confronted the face of God yet. So I just kind of shuffle up and I'm like near Lamonce and I'm like, just out of curiosity. So God wants to possess someone here based on how cool our names are?
Who are you asking?
I'm asking Lamonce.
I don't really understand the characteristic that's being determined. I just don't understand being attacked, because one of us needs to like be the body, right?
Right. So why would they fuck up our shit if they need our shit?
Exactly. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. And you
Why-
have the most fucked upable shit. So
Yeah, my shit's so fucked.
maybe you should be the
If we put the lemon god in me and then I die, then the lemon god dies.
No, so that's
Yeah.
actually why I name all my characters Lemon. So if one of them dies, then there's just another Lemon that I play.
Wait a minute. My name isn't Des Lemona anymore. It's Steve.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. No, I don't like that. I flick you. Roll,
God's
roll for
fingering us
defense.
again.
It's 11.
It's 11. Yeah, you do not survive.
Oh,
You take 5 damage.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
So you
Steve is
fall.
down.
Shit.
Yeah, so Steve, roll a d4 for me
Steve, no.
since you've hit 0 HP. Actually, does
4.
that put you in the negatives?
It does.
Or...
It puts me at minus
Okay.
3.
Oh, then yeah. You also rolled for just dead. So Steve, your body splatters into lemon chunks that fall down into the mucky muck, the Dorohedoro down below.
You just hear like a faint, use me in a meringue.
Yeah, I've never made a meringue before, but that sounds refreshing.
I don't know
I
how to
could
do
use that in
that.
the summer heat. Yeah. So who else? Who wants to... Is it my turn? Is it God? Cool. Lemon Priest. All right. And the Lemon Priest is going to punch one of those skeletons. Have your skeleton...
They're
roll-
zombies, thank you very
Your
much.
zombie, sorry. Have your zombie roll for defense.
All zombies
Hey.
have a skeleton in them, to be fair.
You know what? Good point. What's my defense? What's my defense? It is a toughness plus... Oh, thank God. A 13.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Little skeleton boys. Just fine. Back over to y'all.
At least his favorite vessel is under control by my beefy zombie boys. Keep up the good work, gents.
Water lemon and lemony snicket, and I'm just crawling up your thumb looking for a
No.
paper cut.
What are you? Stop it. No, stop.
I find a paper cut, and I take out. I have a metal.
Okay,
file.
you're gonna have to roll to see
Okay.
if you find a paper cut.
Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be presence.
You can also just bite God and make a
Also
cut.
could just bite God. Yeah.
That is a 7 on finding one. So I will just take out my metal file and stick it into your finger.
Ouch. Rude. Okay. Yeah, roll for attack, I guess.
That is with strength, right?
Yes.
Then that is a 12.
12, so that hits. Roll for damage, and I will roll for my...
A metal file is probably a D4.
Yeah.
So that is 2 damage.
Cool. I rolled a 3 on my D4 defense.
Okay.
So it's too small and too theater of the mind to be able to pierce my skin.
No.
Yeah, that wasn't... I'm just gonna...
We've
So roll
reached the limit of
strength.
theater of the mind somehow.
Roll for strength to see if you can stick onto my fingers. I can't
So
flick
that
you.
is a 17.
Yeah, you somehow stay on my finger. Like, nope. Yeah. Go. 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 Who's next?
That's all you, Jem. I'm out of ideas.
Has the lemon priest reached us?
No, he's
No.
being grappled by zombies.
Oh,
My
okay.
zombies are currently suplexing him.
That's the sound
I-
it makes.
Yeah. I'm going to go down to the range of the lemon priest with Pulpito, holding Pulpito out. And I'm gonna look back up at the lemon lord.
Hi, I'm Mika. I do things.
I will sick my dog on your priest if you don't let us go.
I mean, that's fine. Castleton's over, so I'm probably never going to play him again.
What the fuck is a Castleton?
Don't worry, it was a really big project. It was a lot of fun, but there were a lot of people.
Okay, you chose this.
It was like the Hunger Games meets Bridgerton, sort of.
That's
what are the
why
hell-
Popito is attacking the priest.
Okay.
13.
That hits.
Popito's
Roll.
vicious.
Roll for damage.
I mean, like, have you met a
All
Chihuahua?
hits, no misses. Just like Beyonce.
I've had to
That's
restrain a
one.
Chihuahua.
One, I rolled a 3, so he takes no damage.
Well, he looks tough.
Yeah. Are you going to attack separately from Pepito?
No, because I'm imagining I'm balancing in this tree, holding the dog. Like, so no,
Okay.
I'm not pulling out the
You're
femur.
just aiming the dog.
All right. Yeah. So the Lemon Priest, you're close enough for the Lemon Priest because he's 7 foot tall to reach around and punch you. So roll for defense.
Dang. How could you?
I can't believe you.
Lula
Mika.
Monk using his powers for evil.
I am rolling better than I've ever rolled in my life. 17. Wait, plus, so 18 plus agility. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The attack misses you. As the zombies just like bring him back down, and it's back over to y'all. You are one Deslamona down. Sorry, Steve. You're one Steve down.
Oh no, Steve. Oh.
But you've got 2 zombies. Jen, if you want to play one of the zombies.
The zombie is going to attempt to baby dog.
I don't know if zombies can baby dog.
The zombies can absolutely baby dog. The zombies, one of the zombies is actually going to try and bite Lula Monk and try and infect him with zombie.
Yes.
All right.
The zombie is going to fail.
Oh.
Okay.
No.
Oh,
Try
the zombie
again.
has advantage because it's grappling him.
Oh, excellent.
I'm
Oh, that
pretty
was cool to
sure.
know earlier.
Or is that just D&D? That actually might just be D&D.
You're in charge, me. Give me whatever you want.
I said it. It's sure.
It's canon.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, can
I
vampires
see.
be zombies?
I don't know.
Sure.
I don't think so, but it's 19.
Okay, yeah, that does hit.
No, yeah.
So roll a d4.
Okay.
I'll roll.
3.
Cool. So he takes 2 damage.
How-
And zombie-ness tries to start infecting his veins. But he's like, I mean, I'm already undead, so I don't think that's really gonna do anything. But good on you. Good on you. I took 2 damage. All right. Zombie
They're aware of the
form known as
damage they
Steve.
can take. Oh my god.
Okay, so who's Lemon Collie? Have you gone?
Yeah, 1 second.
Neebu?
Lemon
Okay.
Collie's brain is like a water bottle getting bit by a dog, just for example.
Sweet. We've got Neebu. It's fine. Neebu, you're still on the thumb of God.
Okay. Lemongina.
Lemon that
Um,
kind of weird. I could use that, I guess.
Lemontine.
I could just do clement. Sometimes I just do like other citrus. It's rare, but I can do that sometimes. I can just do clementine, I guess.
The Citron sign. It's like the Citgo
I
sign.
did have a character named Citron, actually.
But
Get
like
off my
specifically
thumb.
the Citron sign.
Roll
Instead
for
of the
strength.
That is another 17.
Oh my god, how are you still on my thumb?
I take my battle axe.
When did you get that?
Oh, that is only an 11 to hit with my battle axe.
Yeah, that misses. Again, like the power of theater of the mind just isn't enough to
It
cut
clicks
that
off like the
thumb.
fingernail.
Yeah. It's like, ow.
We just want to live.
I mean, you can kind of. I know. Who's next?
That would be me, and I'm holding a crowbar in my right hand.
Okay. Ka.
I hear a crow.
Ka.
Lala, are you on my side or no? Just be clear with
No.
me. Okay, just thought I'd make sure. I didn't want to get my hopes up.
Your eye was delicious.
Wait, wasn't I owed a deal from the Fae or something? Or is that in exchange to live?
Does it in exchange to live? Ka.
I shouldn't have asked for clarification from my own mouth. Oh well. Hey, Lemon Boy.
Yeah.
Just so we're clear here, our existences are just for us to be your plaything. Is that what I'm getting at? Is that your whole shtick?
Yes.
And is kind of resisting that futile, would you say?
I guess. I mean, I could just not use your names.
It's kind of what we're angling for. We don't want to simply exist to fulfill your fantasies.
But like, this
Your
is
own dreams.
Borg. You're probably gonna die. Like, you've already died twice.
That's because I'm
gone.
weak. I'm like a first draft of a person, man.
Yeah, if you let me take over, I can make you better.
Like how?
I can give you more meaning. I can give you
peak fitness.
I can give you more shape. I can make you a centaur.
I don't want to be a centaur. I want to be
can
this.
Make you another crow. I can make you a corgi.
A corgi?
Or something I can't think of. I can make you an AI. Not like the bad AI, but like you're an AI in a computer fighting viruses, like Reboot. Canadian show, one of the first using 3D.
I don't know what a Canadian is. I was born today.
Yeah, I can teach you what a Canadian. I can make you Canadian. I
get a slight lilt in my voice, like, "What do you mean, make me Canadian?" Oh no, it's happening.
Yeah, I don't know what you want from me, buddy. Can you get your friend off my thumb?
I don't think anyone can make her do anything she doesn't want to do.
Cool. I'm just gonna, considering that's Nibu, you said it's Hindi?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Latin, so I don't know if I can use that.
You've got permission.
No, we don't want enough permission. Nibu, you have to realize your own autonomy.
I think if Zoop's my GM, maybe.
Can Nibu look around and can she see past the trees into your room?
Yes.
She's gonna leap off for freedom.
Roll.
I'm just picturing you can see just this lemon god sitting in front of a screen with a very lemony style screen on there, and a few other people.
T-shirt, for example.
Yeah. A few other people just on his screen.
She just goes flying like a flying squirrel.
Yeah, roll. The difficulty rating for this is going to be 18.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll agility.
18.
Can you blame Mika with how well Zoop's been fucking rolling?
I'm sorry. I was told that 12 is high plus is good.
That is a 7.
That's not good.
Yeah, so as soon as you start to jump, I just grab you and roll for defense.
Oh no.
Mika's in a Swiss.
That is a 10.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. Cool. That's okay, because I rolled a 1. So whenever you roll for your armor, it doesn't hit.
Yeah, I got a 1. So 0 damage.
Oh my god. Uh,
Merciful God.
Lamont, roll for defense as the living priest tries to attack you again.
Okay.
Y'all see that? My turn just got to be role play.
13. Yeah, I've never rolled this good in my life.
Wow.
Lamont
Again, this
never
is like more of you should be dead by now. This is
Hey,
not
I
the
did
more
it
work I
twice.
was promised.
Come pick on me. Come on, bring it on, asshole.
Fair.
If it helps,
Right.
I'm a puree.
Hit me. At this point, I want to die.
That's true. You know what? Okay, fine. I'm gonna poke. Roll for defense.
Yeah, finger me, daddy.
Yep, definitely just gonna. 4. Yeah, as fun as
Four.
Lemon Cully is, no.
I
That's-
hold out my arms like Jesus, and I'm just like, I embrace
So
the
there
infinite
is-
sadness.
There is a possibility you could survive. I rolled 3. So
Oh.
roll for your armor.
Okay. 2.
Which is going to be a 1. Yeah, that's 2 damage you take.
Yeah, that's exactly what
That's
I have.
high.
So I'm just like I'm standing there. I'm not even trying to like move. I'm looking at my zombies and my skeletons, who I'm sure are just like, reaching out and crying. And I'm like, living a life under the servitude of an uncaring God who only commits to bits is not a life worth living, my friends. Embrace freedom in the afterlife.
But you
And you
do
are-
only go down to 0, so I'm pretty sure you get to roll a d4.
Shh, embrace freedom.
That's true. Yeah, roll a d4.
Embrace freedom in the
Crap.
afterlife. 4.
Dad. Yeah, you get squished. And I pour your blood into my cocktail.
I live
That
again
was-
as a margarita.
Perfectly viable vessel. That one.
Yeah. Are you going to try to escape too? I've still got Nebu in my hand. Lamont, what are you going to do?
What's the priest doing?
He's still trying to hit you like. "Ugh."
Getting bitten by zombies.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I feel like Lamonce is just going to try and go down, but she's still holding Pulpito. Like, so Pulpito can attack the priest, but she's going to try and go back to where the direction they came from, because she sees this is not going how she wants.
All right. Yeah. Attack the lemon priest.
With Pulpito, not me. So
Yeah.
he rolls better. So yeah, he does. 12 exactly.
Yeah, that hits. Roll for damage.
3.
Okay, takes 2 damage. Back on. Nebu. You're in God's palm. This little thing is you. You're in my palm.
I take out my flatware set and pull out one of my 4 days worth of food and have a picnic.
In the palm of God's hand.
Does it feel like Zoop's playing a different game than the rest of us? Like she got her own book somehow?
Yes, it does. What the fuck? So, first, the lemon priest is going to try and punch you, Lamont. Roll for defense.
Oh no. 18.
Oh my god!
What
You
is happening?
slip out of the reach of the lemon priest your next turn.
'Cause I'm a
The
warlock.
hack of this game is put a cool dog in it, and then Mika can't get it.
Zoop, roll.
What am I rolling?
Defense.
Okay.
Against being squished.
That is a 15.
You're safe for now.
I'm polishing off some meringues.
case
Maybe
that your
the blood of
turn.
your friend.
Hmm?
Maybe the blood of your friend.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh no. Steve.
Lamonce, are you just going to climb down?
Yeah, she's trying to go. Yeah.
Roll
Trying to escape.
roll strength for me.
Oh no, that's not what I'm good at. 18. I swear.
Mika's like, God damn it, y'all were supposed to fucking die.
You're supposed to. You managed to crawl halfway down the tree.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have the lemon priest try to break this. The zombies. You're dead, so I don't think the zombies care anymore.
What do they do?
They just kind of let him go, and so the lemon priest is gonna go after you.
These hoes
And
ain't
then-
loyal.
Zoop.
Fighting God.
Fucking defense. Yeah, you're fighting God.
So before I
mean-
roll for defense, what I want to do is open up a little, just like push the thumb up enough that my rat, which I'm gonna name. What should I name my rat? I'm gonna name it Lemon Tail. Lemon Tail
Aw.
is going to escape.
Lemon Whisker. I've actually used Lemon Whisker before.
Lemon Whisker is going to escape into the wide world. So
All right.
after this game, just check around for Lemon Whisker.
Beautiful.
Okay.
All right. What is defense? It's plus.
Your
Agility?
Is it agility, strength,
yeah,
or toughness?
agility.
Agility. Okay, so that is an 11.
All right.
You finally lose the battle against God.
Yeah. So that's 8.
That's 8 damage. Awesome. You hear a squeak as Mibu just bursts, and what's left in your hand is a water skin, 3 days of food, a metal file, lockpicks, a rope. Nope, rope and grappling hook are gone. There's a little skull, and 18 silver, just for you. And can I roll a D2 to see if I get into a cut?
Oh no.
Yes.
So 1 to 2, a 1 is a no, 2 is a yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I get into a cut.
Ow. That was rude. God calls down the lemon priest. Hey, you just let Lavance go. Let's not drag this out. She's not gonna last that much longer. It's fine. I think it wouldn't be appropriate for me to use Lamance either anyway. So
Oh, so that's a secret to live. We have to pick culturally specific names.
yeah.
So lemon, not lemon. Lemon.
So fuck. All right. So I guess I'll go back to the drawing board. And with that, the sun fades as the face of God vanishes, replaced by mist.
Bye-bye.
Lamonce, you're the only one who escaped. Well, you and Lemon Whisker, and Popito, yes, and the
Yeah,
Lemon
that's right.
Whisker, who's somewhere in the real world, to be used once again as a character.
Lemon scented rat in the streets of New York City.
It's the Pizza Rat. It's Lemon Rat. It's just like one of those like really big lemons from Italy. Yeah, it's just
Lemon
yeah.
rat.
Yeah. So with that, Lemon Borg comes to an end.
We did it!
Thank
And by we, I mean Jem did it.
Steve.
Jem did it.
You guys, I got
Zoop
to
got
fight
close.
God. I
You got to fight
You fought God.
Yeah,
And you
Zoop
caused
entered the
him
kingdom
minor
of heaven, and you
inconvenience.
got to see what was inside for a little bit.
Yeah. MVP to Zoop. MVL. Sorry, most valuable lemon.
Most valuable lemon.
Yeah, Grant. Thank you so much for letting me do this. Rara, thanks so much for volunteering me. Borg's an interesting game. I think I would like to try playing this again.
I had a lot of fun. It's a lot more
Lady
fun when you roll the right
Jucifer.
dice.
Oh, that's a good
And
one.
Sailor
Moon!
Moon. Oh
Oh my god, I have to use those.
Do it.
Sorry,
My-
Grant, you can take us out. I need to write these down in my Lemondomicon real quick.
Yeah, I'll have everyone reveal their backup Lemon names as they go along. Mine were all Smashing Pumpkins references, and they were bad and stupid. If you want a little bit of a taste, you can include such hits as Lemon Belly or Cupid de Lemon, like Locke, but Lemon, Porcelalemon, Stumble Lemon, and of course, Lemon with butterfly wings. I'm Grant. Thank you, everyone, for coming to Fifth Monday Live. Thank you to Mika for running this game for us, kind of at gunpoint, but we had a fantastic time here today. And if you donated to that fund there in the bottom right corner to help support Baxter, well, thank you even more than the other people I thanked. You can have some extra thanks just from me. This has been Game Master Monday. If you're a fan of these fine folks here and you liked what we were putting down here, this is kind of our whole shtick. Ordinarily, we're a podcast. We play a new one shot and a new system with a new cast every episode. Myself and Zoop over there are your GMs on the pod. And the pod's coming back next week. We always take a little bit of a mini break on months that have 5 Mondays so we can do shit like this on the live show. And we're going to be back on the regular schedule next week with the full cast of Filmsplain. Isn't that fun? But if you prefer live shows, we also do those. Like tomorrow is the grand finale of our Sooth Wardens mini-series, being GM'd by Alyssa and starring a disaster queer Alyssa, to be specific, and starring Dusty and Ferris from Goblets and Gaze. They're wrapping that series up, and then next week, next Wednesday, we are starting season 2 of Castaway in a little thing we're calling Castaway the Desert. That's going to be a 6-week charity stream. We're raising funds for the ACLU, and we've got a stacked cast. If you like Survivor, if you like survival mini games, survival TTRPGs, if you like your favorite podcasters and streamers, we've got all of that shit coming up on that show. That's going to star Eli from Mayday Roleplay, Nala J. Woo, Kenny from This Could Get Dicey, Oh Hello Mayor from the Old Ways podcast, and like fucking everything else around here. God, she does a lot of stuff. We've got Abby, who you may know better as Nuff of Abby, who, my God, again, does a lot of stuff. Amon from the Infinite Tavern, Juicy, Garland, Kendo from Tales Yet Told, Kim from 5 GMs in a Trench Coat, and Taz, who also does a lot of stuff. Jem's pal from that old show. Taz's character made me laugh so hard I had to take a break for a minute. That's starting next Wednesday. It's going to be live. They're going to be voting each other off and maybe even killing each other. I can't tell them what to do. So be sure to tune in for that. Enough of me yapping. Let's figure out where you can see the real stars of this show. Jem, where can we find more of you?
I don't know. Hi, I'm Jem. You can find me all over the place at Imaginative. I am a TTRPG performer, immersive experience artist, and cosplayer. I currently just moved to Denver, so I'm looking for local friends in Denver. But otherwise, I would love to play more TTRPGs. Currently, I'm not in any really big projects or anything, so looking for more things to play. But yeah, thanks for having me here.
You heard it here, folks. A really talented player is currently a free agent and begging for stuff. Do yourself a favor and put Jem in things. Come on. Zoop, we know that you co-GM Game Master Monday, but where else can we find more of you?
I show up in a lot of different one-shots. I think in the next month, I'm going to be on Roll D5. I'm going to be on The Grove, which is Thorny Dryad's thing for a charity 2-shot. And eventually in September, I think I'll be on the Queer XP. So yeah, I just show up in a lot of places, but I really like playing games. So if you want to play games, you can go to zoopmachine.card.co and find out how to contact me, and we can play a game. And this was so fun. And even though Bunnies and Burrows was God centric, this was really my godly experience.
If I had a nickel for every time Zoop met the gods and had lots of questions, I'd have 2 nickels. Jen, where can we find more of you?
Nowhere. Hi, friends.
Great.
I am Jen. I have been your friendly local future meringue ingredient, Des Lemona. I can be found on pretty much any social at Jenbirb, Jienbirb. If you can't find me as that on the social media, I probably don't use it. I am most easily reached on Discord and Blue Sky. Those are just, my brain only has space for so many things. But I do performance, production, project management, overlay design. I wear a whole lot of hats. And, I'm a tired bean. But if you want cat pictures, drop me a message.
Jen also produced tonight's stream, so they were doing double duty here, and that's why they are a crit-nominated producer, baby.
Voting is over. You shut your fuck.
I know, but I can still celebrate it. Listen,
and if you want to see more of Jen, just genius, Castaway.
GM
Castaway
produces
the
Castaway.
Desert.
I have a question. So is shut your fuck like a chastity belt thing? Is that what that means?
Yes.
Close the belt. And
Better
speaking
than
of
shut your ass.
that,
Yeah,
could also
that
be
would-
shut your fuck though.
True.
Mika, where can we find more of you?
Hey, I'm Mika. I do things. I'm a producer director over at Crit Finalist Channel, 2-time Roll D5. And if you need Mika, like right now, right this very second, go over to the Heart of the Dungeon, where I'm main cast in season 2, Once Happily Upon Ever, where I play Lemön, a little Corvid Fae who's a little mischievous and somehow people love, despite all the fucked up things he accidentally did.
Have you met the internet?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I also catch me over on RP Jesters on their miniseries Hench, where I play Lucas Lemon of the Eliminates. You can also catch me on 2 different Game Master Monday shows and Somebody's Heroes. I'm lots of places, man. Rara used to say that they were pretty sure, like, any given night of the week, they could turn on Twitch and they would probably see me. I'm not that busy anymore, but I'm working on different. I could be. I'm actually working on several new projects now. Fuck me. So hi, hey, I'm Mika. Thank you so much for coming by and lemon borging with us all, and for showing support for Baxter.
Our absolute pleasure having you. Thank you for GMing. If you want to see more of us, tune in tomorrow for Soothe Warden. See you next week for Castaway. And if you're a podcast fan, we'll see you next week for that. And if you didn't like this, I don't like you. Bye-bye. Just kidding. I like you fine.